Hi, my name is Julietta Day, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video today. Today we are going to be discussing microbial methods of control. We're just going to be discussing 4 essentially, and the main thing that we're going to be covering is just the differences and then kind of giving some examples to go alongside those differences and those methods particularly. So 4 of those methods include disinfection, sterilization, sanitization, and antisepsis. Starting with disinfection. Disinfection eliminates most microbes and viruses on inanimate objects. Examples include mopping the floor using a mop, a chemical like chlorine and water combined. Second example includes some common laboratory disinfectants with freshly prepared 10% bleach and 70% ethanol. Moving to the second method, sterilization. Sterilization is the destruction of all microbes in or on an object. Methods used in sterilization procedures include heat, ethylene oxide gas, hydrogen peroxide gas, plasma, ozone, and radiation. There are specific things created that have standards that are part of sterilization. So that's autoclaves. Another one is plasma gas sterilizers, vaporized hydrogen peroxide sterilizers as well. And those each have they're considered sterilization methods, but they're like their own practices essentially within sterilization. So they have their own set of standards essentially. Moving on to the third method is sanitization. Sanitization means that you are lowering the number of germs to a safe level, which is what is considered safe depends on public health standards or requirements set at a workplace, school, and etc. Sanitization could be done by either cleaning, like removing dust, dust, crumbs, and germs from surfaces or objects, or combining disinfection. So basically you can combine sanitation and disinfection to basically meet sanitization. Antisepsis, which I believe is one of the best methods of controlling microbials. And antisepsis basically prevents and destroys all microorganisms, including bacterial spores. It includes swabbing on injection site on a person or animal and hand washing with germicidal solutions, so soap. But yeah, so working in the hospital, I believe sterilization and antisepsis is one of the best methods of controlling microbial growth. And those differences, they just really eliminate as much as the microbes as possible, including like spores, like when you're washing your hands. The other two are nice in managing it, but are not going to, like I just mentioned, they're not going to completely eliminate that microorganism. So yeah. There's another question to answer, and I put it under food for thought. And that question is, why do we need to control the microbial population in our environment? Controlling of microorganisms is essential in order to prevent the transmission of diseases and infections, stop decomposition and spoilage, and prevent unwanted microbial contamination. Microorganisms are controlled by means of physical agents and chemical agents, like I discussed here previously in the video. But yeah, essentially if we're exposed to a microorganism and our immune system isn't that great at basically killing it and destroying it, it can be extremely dangerous and possibly fatal. So I believe it's extremely important to control that growth, essentially microbial growth. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.